Hello Cancer, thanks for being here. Welcome to my channel, Emily Tarot. This is a general reading for anyone with prominent Cancer placement in your chart. So let's see what comes through. Alright, you guys know, I know you know, that the Sun card is like the happiest card in the deck, right? It's just about you guys being happy and appreciating and feeling blessed and just energized and all kinds of absolutely beautiful things. I do feel, though, that maybe at the beginning of this reading, where you guys may be listening to it right at this moment, there may be a little bit of a sadness for some reason. When I look at the sadness going this way, it's almost like you guys are going to be putting yourself in a little bit of a hold on a minute, let me think about this, let me research this, let me figure something out. And down through here, you're going to have options. So I don't think that this Five of Cups is going to be an issue very long, especially because I'm looking at it this way too. And I have the Sun and I have this Nine of Cups, which is all about you guys being absolutely thrilled with your self-esteem is going up. You're happy with the way you've handled certain things or the way you will handle certain things. It's about you guys just feeling passionate and happy and joyful. So whatever this is right here is not going to last very long. Sometimes it just kind of comes out of the blue because things are not working out in your favor as quickly as you want them to. But I am going to take a clarifying for that in just a minute. Let me look at this in a different way, okay? You've got the Ace of Cups here. You've got the exhaustion almost right here, which makes me feel like maybe you guys are doing too much or you're not getting enough rest, enough sleep, enough time for you, basically. You know, sometimes when you're dealing with a job and your family and your home life and all kinds of other things, you kind of start wearing yourself plumb out, you all. So please pay attention to that. Now maybe, I'm just going to throw this out there, maybe some of you guys are thinking about vacation because maybe you're going to a sunnier place. You're going to be able to relax and rest and get some extra sleep. And the next thing you know, you're on top of the world, right? Door to personal healing and happiness, that kind of goes hand in hand with you guys taking care of yourself. You guys are always really good about taking care of other people. That's just who you are. You're a water sign. So when it comes to taking care of yourself, sometimes you don't take the time to do that. You're always looking out for others. And I love that about you. Don't get me wrong. That's a wonderful, wonderful quality about you guys. However, please pay attention to your own health, your own recharging your own batteries, taking care of yourself, and don't feel guilty about it, for heaven's sakes, okay? Because it's very important that you guys are on the up and up and feeling 100%. Hold on just a minute. I'm trying to figure out what this is all about because you're going from a little bit of not so happy, but something's not working out right. You're kind of waiting to see how it works out. But then you've got an Ace of Cups at the end that tells me that this is all going to be happiness and it's just about love and about, you know, things working out in your favor. Let's take a clarifying for that real quick, okay? This Five of Cups. Because it's bothering me. Probably bothering you too. Justice. Well now, how do you like that? Hold on a minute. Justice will be served, you all. Well, now that excites me a little, I'll tell you right now. Here's the thing, you guys. You know what? With the Justice card, it's all about balance, right? So a lot of times, if you guys are feeling a little bit off balance or a little bit like something is not on the up and up, sometimes it's yourself, sometimes it's your home, sometimes it's your job or your business or people around you, and something just don't feel right. I have a feeling that this is all going to balance itself out. Now, on the flip side of this, let me give you another explanation for this. To me, whenever I see it, the first thing I think of is a courthouse, court system, legal matters, things like that. If you guys are going through any sort of a legal matter at this time, I think things are going to work out in your favor. If you guys have something that's been bothering you from the past, let's say, okay, let's say something happened several years ago and you've never really got any closure from it. You've never found out the details about it or what happened exactly or whatever it is. And now all of a sudden something's coming out and you guys are feeling like you're going to be able to have closure and you're going to be able to move on. I'm almost feeling that way. Now maybe that's where this sadness is coming in. Maybe there's something that's happened in your family or in your situation to where maybe you lost your job, for instance, or maybe, you know, something's happened like that and you just never realized exactly why these things happen. Maybe somebody broke in your house and took something and you know, you never got clarity on it. I just feel like you're going to have some kind of closure at this time regarding something, regarding information, regarding answers, regarding court cases, like I said. Something is about to balance you guys out, and I'm tickled to say that because every once in a while, you all, this could be like... this could be laws, this could be rules, this could be something that's going on at your job or at your work, this could be something that's going on in your community or in your city, your state. It could be something that you just didn't feel right about, but then all of a sudden when things change, it kind of puts you back into a feeling like a whole or a more balanced kind of situation. So I get excited. I mean, look at it this way. You're feeling like you've been... justified. You've got this big old happy smile on your face and you're feeling as proud as punch right here. You guys can't get that grin off your face. That's what this Nine of Cups is all about. I mean, you guys are happy as you can be. This is a wish card too, right? A wish fulfilled. Something's going on here that makes you guys very, very happy. I'll just let you know right now. Now look at it this way now. That makes a big difference, right? You've got feeling justified, you've got this Hangman, and you've got this Ace of Cups. There's something that you guys, now maybe you're having to wait to hear the answer over here, or you're having to put something on hold because you're waiting for some kind of idea or some kind of thought, or maybe it's just, maybe it is the court system that takes their sweet time on getting something done. So maybe that's why you've got this Hangman card right here. But look at it. Now maybe, let me just say this. Maybe this is regarding children, or maybe this is regarding adoptions or custody cases or, you know, fostering kids or something like that at this time. And maybe you're waiting on the court system to give you an adoption kind of situation. Maybe, you all. Maybe for a few of you anyway. Maybe that's where you're going towards your personal healing and happiness and appreciation from the judges, from the courts, from the attorneys possibly too. I'm going to take one real quick for that Hangman. Ooh. I guess we're taking more than one because two of them flipped up. Two of Swords and Temperance. Temperance is all about balance too. Like you guys are just craving the balance, right? It's just like you want to add the right ingredients together to get the perfect concoction, to get the perfect equilibrium kind of situation. It just makes me feel like you guys are just begging for some kind of normalcy, to be honest with you. And I get it, you all. And then we have the Two of Swords. Possibly you guys may be finding yourself in a situation where you're kind of torn on which way you're wanting to go or what you're wanting to do. With this Two of Swords, this is all about, you know, feeling like you're at a crossroads and you're like, okay, I've got really good pros on this one and really good pros on this one, whether it's two jobs, two situations, two homes. Well, I mean, it can go in a lot of different directions. There's two of something. And you guys are kind of feeling torn on which way you should go and what you should do and how you should handle a certain situation. But I'm just going to say this, okay? You guys have really, really, really strong intuition, and your gut, your instincts, your intuition is top notch. You're a water sign, for heaven's sake, so you have that intuition. Maybe that's where this comes into. But you guys have this, that you guys just know which way you should go, what you should accept, what you should not accept, what's the best for you and your family at this time. Whatever this is, you guys, I feel like, already know the answer that you're looking for. And once you just kind of say it out loud, or, you know, just go ahead and go with it, you're going to be able to be a lot happier. But until you do that, you're still at a teeter-tottering kind of tug-of-war. Which way should I go? You know, that kind of thing. But I feel like you already know which way you're wanting to go, you all. I really do. I think that there's going to be options that are just absolutely fantastic for you, but yet you're kind of torn because you don't want to leave your hometown, or you don't want to leave your old job, or you don't want to leave your old neighborhood, or whatever it is, right? I just feel like you guys already know which way you need to go here, and for some reason you're afraid to say it out loud. Let's take one more. Ooh. They're trying to pop out, but they're popping out 2 at a time. I prefer one. Uh-oh. Page of Cups. I don't know how that happened. Page of Cups. He's a messenger, you all. He can be. He can also be a younger energy. Well, for heaven's sakes, look at it like this, right? Like I was just saying, some of you guys may be dealing with the court systems regarding a child. Flat out, plain and simple. Whether it's a court case, whether it's a child custody case, whether it's an adoption, a fostering thing. There's something about a child here for some of you. Maybe not for all. Maybe it's just a small handful, but this is telling me it could be. On the flip side of this, this may not be a child at all. It could be a messenger bringing some kind of news in, possibly regarding this feeling justified right here, right? So some of you may be dealing with children moving forward in a happier situation, moving forward. And here, this is just you guys being tickled with some kind of decision or some kind of agreement or court case or whatever this is. You guys are going to be thrilled and happy as anything with the outcome of something that's coming out here. And even if it's not a court case, even if it's just a new rule or a new law, or something changes in your favor, or something, you find out some information so you can put a closure on something, whatever it is, really puts you guys in a much better situation, in a much better mood, in a much better, just a happier type of a life for you guys in one way or another. Should I take another one on that page? Hold on, let me think about this. Let me look at this for a second. If he's a child, you guys are going to get some kind of good news coming in here. If he's a messenger, you guys are going to get some kind of good news coming in here. Either way that he goes, he is all about he can be about emotions, he can be about your happiness, he can be about happy news coming in. Either way, look at it this way. You're moving forward. You're as happy as you can be, a wish coming true here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to take one for this Four of Swords, because for some reason you guys are plumb wore out. It could be, you all, because you're working 2 jobs, or you're doing 2 different things. Maybe you have a full-time job and you're coming home and you've got another full-time job at home. Pretty much, whether you're a mother or father or grandmother or grandfather or whatever it is. Maybe you're just wearing yourself thin because you're doing too much and you're go all the time. This could also be about options, because you could have different options, kind of like that Two of Swords too, and you're kind of wearing yourself out trying to figure out which way you need to go, or what you need to do, or how you need to handle things. Let's take one for this Four of Swords real quick. Moving forward, you all. Moving forward with the Chariot. So you're coming from feeling tired and exhausted and wearing yourself plumb out, to moving forward with options, possibly. I just feel like that there is something that's balancing you guys out a lot more than you guys have been in a while, maybe. And the way things are working out, it's working out in your favor in one way or another, whether it has anything to do with the court systems or not. But there's something here that you guys are going to feel like such a relief, and taking those bricks off of your shoulders and just letting them go. It's just like a sense of, you know what I'm saying? I just think that there's something that's been holding you back or holding you down or making you feel frigid almost. And once that is being, hold on, can't speak right. Once you're able to release that and let go of that and move forward from that, it's like a ton of bricks lifted off of your shoulders. That is exactly how I'm feeling right here. So whatever this is a big deal to you guys, and it's really going to make a huge difference in your home life, in your work life, and in your life itself. Right here, door to personal healing and happiness. It's time to start healing. It's time to start being happy again. It's time to start loving life again, right? I'm going to stop there. I mean, you've got 2 moving forward cards here. You've got a wish coming true. You've got a beautiful card in the middle. I'm going to take one for this 7 of Cups, because this is all about options. Before I do, let me say something. Sometimes when we get the 7 of Cups, we feel like we've got a lot of different options. We don't know exactly which ones to look at, which ones to discard, which ones to throw away. I just want to say something, okay? Whenever you get this card, this is what you guys have to realize. Some options, they're all part of life experiences. And really, it's left up to you as to which life experiences you want to go with at this time. But in my mind, I always look at this like there's only 2, maybe 3 if you're lucky, of these options that's any good at all whatsoever. You may as well try to weed out the first 2 or 3 that you really think might be good for you and throw the rest of them away. The reason why is because some of these are just too good to be true. Some of them may have been good for you 10 or 20 years ago, but they're not so good for you now. Some of these are not good for you until the future. So I just want you guys to realize, don't get bogged down with all of these options. And once you do see that this one's not good, just get rid of it. Just put it in the trash can and forget about it, because they will overwhelm you if you let them. So I wanted to say that because I was kind of told to tell you that. I feel like for some of you guys, that might be what bogs you down sometimes, is because you're like, well, wait a minute, look at this option. But then when you start thinking about it, you're like, no, that's not for me right now. That may have been for me earlier in life, or that may be later. That may be for me later in life, but not right now. It's just not good. So please pay attention to that and just get rid of the nonsense that you don't need, and just take the ones that is worth a hoot, and then pick and choose between those, okay? Let's take one real quick. I think this one's by itself. There's that 5 of Cups again. Are you getting overwhelmed with the options? Is that why? Because there is nothing about this reading that's sad, unless you get too overwhelmed with your options, or with your opportunities, or with these life experiences that you're trying to pick and choose from. This is... Hold on a minute. I'm trying to figure out. Now, I can understand this one a little bit. But for right now, I'm kind of wondering if this 5, it goes hand in hand with this 7, because there's too many options to choose from. You're afraid you're not going to pick the right one. Are you afraid that if you take one of these options, you're going to have to leave your job or your home or your community? Are you just sad because there's so many crazy things going on in this world? Well, I understand that completely. Let's take one more. There's something here that just, sometimes this can be something that happens quickly.
Sometimes it can just kind of come in. Have you guys ever felt like, just put on a sad movie and let me cry for a little bit and then I'll feel better? Have you ever felt that way? That's similar to how I'm feeling with this card right now. Almost like just every once in a while you just got to get it out of your system. Maybe things just keep piling up, piling up, piling up on your shoulders, and then when something and then you just need to release it so you can move forward and feel a lot better. That's kind of how I'm feeling with this. Almost like you need to watch a sad movie so you can sit down and cry, and then you'll get it out of your system and you'll feel a lot better. Let's take one more, you all. Knight of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys dealing with a fire sign? Or is this your energy? Is that why you're feeling sad? Or is this who's... It can go in a couple different ways. This could be the person, the reason why you're feeling a little sad because of a fire sign, younger energy. Or this person could come in and help you guys feel a lot better. Or even help you with the Seven of Cups situation as well. Maybe this is like a child or a grandchild or someone to that extent. Maybe this is someone you work with. But if you look at it this way, you're moving forward and you're tickled as you can be. Let's take one more for him. Sometimes if this is your energy, you all, this is about feeling fiery and passionate and ready to jump on something and ready to do something. You have extra energy and extra strength and you're just ready. So maybe there's something that's going on right now in your life that you're kind of wanting to get to, you know. Instead of putting it off, maybe this is something that you guys are really wanting to do. I want this one right here. I don't know why. Well, that's a good card. Ten of Pentacles. Hold on. I hate saying this, but I'm going to say it because now I'm kind of seeing it or feeling it for maybe just a few of you all. This could be an inheritance situation with this. Maybe that's why you're sad. Maybe that's why you're sad. You may have lost someone in your family or something and you get an inheritance. Maybe they're leaving you something, or when I first see the family along with the money, that's the first thing I think of, and then I see the court cases, so this could possibly be something to that extent. Now, it's not going to be for everybody, but what I do see is this right here. This is a financial gain card, you all. So I feel like you're going to have options and you're going to have situations coming in for you all that's going to be putting your finances in a better predicament. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's going to be getting millions of dollars or anything like that, so don't take that the wrong way. But I do feel like that your finances could get a little bit of a boost or a little bit of a spike. So don't be surprised if that happens, and maybe that's why you've got this big old grin on your face. You're moving forward and you're happy as you can be. A wish comes true. You guys, sometimes we have to go through nonsense and we don't appreciate it and we certainly aren't happy about it. But when it's all said and done and things start working out in our favor, you feel this big, huge relief of the bricks coming off of your shoulders, right? It's almost like it's a big old sigh, and you guys just realize that maybe things are getting back to some kind of normalcy. You're getting things that's coming out in your favor, possibly a court case. Like I said, if nothing else, it's like a closure of something. So possibly money from an inheritance or something being handed down from a business or something in your family. But maybe not. Maybe this is an opportunity of you guys getting a better job, for instance, or getting a raise or getting a promotion or things like that. This is an absolutely beautiful reading. I think you're going to be getting messages. I think you're going to be tickled about some of these messages that you get. Please pay attention to them, okay? You're on your way to door to personal healing and happiness, and you're so appreciative. And I think this appreciation comes from many things. Number one is this justice card, because justice will be served in your favor. Number two, some of you guys may be dealing with children, so you may be having adoptions or fostering or custody cases. And number 3, you could be getting financial gain here. And look at this Sun card in the smack dab in the middle, along with this wish coming true. You guys are just feeling great about yourself and about your self-esteem. This is emotional satisfaction. This is stability. This is just beautiful, beautiful card, and you're moving forward to this with this Sun card smack dab in the middle. Now, some may be going on vacation, and some may be dealing with relationships in one way or another, whether it's children or romantic relationships or family in general. But this is an absolutely beautiful reading, Cancer. Man alive, it's gorgeous. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this today. Please keep in mind, if this does not resonate right at this moment, it may in the very near future. Sometimes it's right around the corner, and sometimes it's a little later on, you all. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.